Hello my dears and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me. And the ways you can support my channel: like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people and hopefully help someone to make a decision either way on a deck, or click the notification bell to be notified of when a new video comes out. And I do hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the movie tarot, A Hero's Journey in 78 Cards. And this was created by Diana McMahon Collins, and it was illustrated by Natalie Foss, published by Laurence King, released October 6th of 2020, and it retailed for $17.99. And the box itself is 6.35 height, across is 4.35, the width is 2.15, and the title is on all the sides for stackability, which is nice. Alright, so on the back: be guided by the stars. Reframe your personal tarot journey in the spirit of iconic movie legends with movie tarot, including a 78 card tarot deck and a booklet with guidance on interpreting the cards and conducting your own readings. Your storyline is in the cards. Alright. And open it up, and nothing special on the roof of it, and it does come with a little guidebook, and we will explore that after we're done. And it does come with a card holder and a little tabby thing, and the insert is removable, so if it does tear up or you just don't want it anymore, you can remove it. And the cards, if you work with reversals, they will be revealed. And the cards themselves, a little bit bigger than your standard Rider-Waite-Smith, and the dimensions are 5.8 height, across is 2.80, and the width is 1.25. And Diana has come out with a couple of other decks. They are the Tattoo Tarot. I have a video on that one. And then the music video, which I will be doing a video on that one. And on Amazon, she has a couple of decks that are to be released this year. She has the Floral Tarot, which is set to release on September 10th of 2024, and you can pre-order it on Amazon if you so desire. And on August 20th of this year, she has the mini Tattoo Tarot to come out, so if you want to go ahead and get a pre-order going on. And she also has a Tattoo Tarot journal on Amazon for $14.99, and I couldn't find anything on Natalie. I think this is her only collaboration on a deck. And Diana is also the co-founder of the Tarot Association of the British Isles. Okay, so in the major arcana, there is a change, and it does not follow the Rider-Waite-Smith insofar as strength is usually the 8 card and Justice is the 11th, and in this deck it's been switched. Justice is 8 and Strength is 11. Doesn't mean it's wrong or broken or anything like that. It just follows that little change. And on all of my tarot videos, I do the side-by-side comparison. So let's go ahead and explore this. And I did get a list of all of the the actors and the movies, because I didn't recognize some of them because there's some of the movies I have not seen. So we have Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump, and we have Matt Damon in The Martian, and we have Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice, and we have Elizabeth Taylor in Cleopatra, then we have Al Pacino in Scarface. That was a wild movie. Then we have Marlon Brando in The Godfather. And then we have Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, I think that's how you say his name, in Brokeback Mountain. And then we have Russell Crowe in The Gladiator. And then we have Clint Eastwood in The Unforgiven. We have Meryl Streep back out of Africa. And then we have Christopher Lloyd in Back to the Future. Sigourney Weaver in Aliens. Then we have Bjork in Dancer in the Dark. And Jake Gyllenhaal again in Donnie Darko. Morgan Freeman in The Shawshank Redemption. Salma Hayek as From Dusk Till Dawn. Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. Judy Garland in A Star Is Born. David Bowie in The Labyrinth. Julie Andrews in The Sound of Music. Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. And to finish it up, we have Mila, I can't pronounce her last name, Jovovich in The Fifth Element. Okay, so that is the major arcana. Okay. All right, so then the next suit is coins, which replaces the pentacles, and they do a person for the ace. And the court cards. So I also have a list of that. All right. So we have Michael Douglas in Wall Street. Okay, so this is a pip deck. If you're unfamiliar what a pip deck is, it's basically minimalistic illustrations. And typically it just has like 2 of coins, 2 of them, basically. And some people like pip decks and some people don't. I myself am not a big fan. Not really. These look like plates instead of coins. And kind of disappointing because, yeah, there's not much to these. But I don't want to dissuade anybody. If this deck appeals to you, that's great. Everybody is different. And it is a personal choice of whether a deck is going to appeal to you or not. Okay, so the characters, or the people, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so we have Dev Patel in Slumdog Millionaire. We have Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider. And then we have Gene Wilder in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. Okay, so next we have the Cup Suit. And we have Rachel McAdams in The Notebook to start the suit off. Okay, so in the court we have Joseph Finis. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce his last name. Shakespeare in Love. And then we have Carrie Elwers and The Princess Bride. And then we have Audrey Taylu in Emilia. I've never seen this movie, so I'm sorry. I butchered it. I do apologize. And then we have Bill Murray in Lost in Translation. And let me know what you think of their choices for representing the different cards. Let me know if you agree or you think there would be something better that they could have picked. Yeah, I'm curious how you guys feel about their choices. All right, so we have Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Just start the swords off. Okay, so in the court, we have Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. And then we have Naomi Rapal. I think that's how you say her last name. The girl with the dragon tattoo. And Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct. And Tom Cruise in Minority Report. Okay. All right. Let me finish this out with the wands. And we started off with a Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Okay, then we have Will Smith in Men in Black. Charlize Theron in Mad Max. Jennifer Lawrence in The Hunger Games. Yeah, then we finish the deck out with Harrison Ford in Tomb Raider. Or no, sorry, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Still kind of the same premise. All right, so that is pretty much the deck. Have to admit it, not a fan of it. But if it appeals to you, that's great. It just, yeah, not a fan. Okay, so shuffling is going to be difficult, and the cards are matte, and they are stiff. They're kind of stiff. They are bendy, as you can see, but they will, yeah, see, I just bent it, and it's, yeah, it is bendy but stiff, if that makes sense. I don't know. But because they are stiff, you will probably have difficulty shuffling them, especially if you have problems with your hands or you have small hands. I honestly don't know if over time they will eventually bend. They could. Okay, so let's see who wants to come forth and give somebody out there a message. Okay, we have the devil. All right, so I did go backwards. Usually I go through the book, but I'll just go ahead and read what the card. Okay, so mystery, magic, astral plane experiences, fate, strange occurrences, catastrophe, downfall, negative attitude, temptations, deadly sins, obsession, enslavement, bondage, false spirit, misplaced loyalty, violence, and fatality. Yeah, it's weird because this is the card that came out on the last video for the tarot, the tattoo tarot. All right, the devil represents superficial enticements. Going somewhere we know is bad for us will make us suffer eventually. Temptations are attractive but come at too high a price, letting fear dictate our actions. Life lesson: ego can lead us astray when we see ourselves as not enough. And then it has a quote. Oh my goodness, I cannot say this first word. Pandemonium, explaining her victim's fate. I'm not going to drain you completely. You're going to turn for me. Why? Because I don't think you're worthy of human blood. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore the guidebook. And it is, how many pages? 30 pages. And it has an introduction. Let me see if I can get that a little bit clearer. Focus that. There we go. All right, so we have the introduction, and it talks about movies and tarot, and you can pause that and read that at your leisure. And then we have conducting a reading and drawing and interpreting the cards, and I always view this part, if they put it in there, as guidelines. It's just another perspective, and I always like to read the creator's take on how to read the cards, because I could cherry pick something that is interesting and I may want to try it. Okay. And then we have 3 different spreads: a close-up, lights, camera, action, and the big picture. Okay, then we go into the major arcana, and it gives you a picture of the card, the life lesson, and then the actor and the role that they play, and then the movie, and then you get some keywords, and then you get a meaning, and then a quote from the character from the movie. And basically that's pretty much the rest of it. Okay, and then we have the suits. And then we have the numbers. And if you're into numerology, or if you want to start learning about it, pip decks are always a good thing. And then you have the different characters, and then basically the actor, and then the movie that they were in. Kind of tiny. It's not very big, as you can see. And then we go into the court cards. And then same thing. They just... It's lacking. It really is. It's really lacking in meanings. And then you have the actors, same thing as the other cards. And then you have the different suits. It's pretty minimal. And that is pretty much it. And on the last page you have a little blurb on the illustrator and creator. And apparently they consulted with some cinema consultants. And I guess that's what they based their choices on. I don't know. But let me know what you thought of the deck. If you'll be adding it to your collection, let me know that as well. If you did buy it, let me know how you've liked it, not liked it, regretted it, whatever choices you made for it. Let me know. I really like to know what you think of decks. And once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.